What if I told you that the average car loan today is designed to keep you trapped for 6, 7, even 8 years? Not because that's what you need, but because it's what makes banks the most money. Meanwhile, there are people driving the exact same car with the exact same income who pay that loan off in half the time, sometimes in 2 or 3 years without refinancing, without gambling on crypto, and without eating ramen noodles for a decade. Because here's the part that nobody tells you: a car loan isn't just a payment, it's a profit machine. And the longer you stay inside that machine, well, the more you pay and the less financial freedom that you get. So today I'm going to show you exactly how to pay off your car loan in half the time using strategies that work, even if you don't have extra money lying around. And wait until you see the trick that turns your normal monthly payment into a loan shredder without changing your lifestyle. So just before we do take a deep dive, as always, it's imperative you hit that like button and subscribe so that you get notified the minute we produce another game-changing video that affects both your car and your finances. And I promise you will appreciate it. So buckle up and let's plunge straight in. So here's the trap. Most people think that paying off a car loan faster means just one thing: bigger payments. Just throw more money at it and you'll be done sooner. But that's not the real strategy. That's kind of like trying to win a boxing match by punching harder while standing in the wrong place. The truth is, if you want to pay off your loan in half the time, well, you don't just need more money, you need a better attack plan. And that plan starts with one ugly reality: interest doesn't care how responsible you really are. It only cares how long your loan stays alive. So we're going to break this down into simple moves that you can apply immediately, even if you're living paycheck to paycheck, so you can start killing interest, killing time, and most important of all, killing this loan. First, you need to stop paying monthly. Yes, monthly payments are normal. That's what the statement tells you to do. They're what the lender expects, but the lender isn't building a plan that benefits you. They're building a plan that benefits them. Because in most loans, interest is calculated daily. And that means the longer your balance stays higher during the month, the more interest piles up silently in the background. So every time you wait an entire month and then make one payment, well, your balance stays higher longer and interest has more time to do some damage. And this is why one of the smartest moves you can ever make is switching from monthly payments to bi-weekly payments. So instead of paying $500 once a month, you pay $250 every 2 weeks. Now, it feels the same emotionally, but mathematically, it's completely different. Because when you pay every 2 weeks, you end up making 26 half payments a year. And that equals 13 full payments, not 12. And that means you make one extra payment a year automatically without needing some massive sacrifice or heroic discipline. And at the same time, you're reducing the loan balance more frequently, which in turn reduces the amount of interest being calculated on the loan. Now, this is one of the easiest ways to start shaving months off your car loan without doing anything painful. Sure, it's not flashy, but it works because it quietly attacks interest like a leak that never stops. Now, here's where things get really serious. This is where lenders start sweating because this is the part almost no one actually does. You need to make a principal-only payment. Now, most people don't realize what happens when they make a normal car payment. The lender takes that payment and applies it strategically. Interest gets paid first, then the fees, then whatever is left over, that goes towards the principal, which means your payment is not primarily shrinking your loan, it's feeding the lender. So how can you flip this? Well, you make your normal payment exactly like usual, but then you add a second payment separately, even if it's a small amount, and you label it principal only. Even if it's $25, even if it's $40, even if it's $60, because that small extra payment goes directly towards the balance. No interest first, no fees first, no nonsense, just pure destruction. And this matters way more than people think because principal only payments have a multiplier effect. See, every dollar you reduce your principal by today prevents future interest from accumulating on that dollar. So when you pay down principal early, you don't just reduce the balance, you reduce future interest permanently. And this is how normal people beat car loans without suddenly becoming rich. And keep watching because in a minute, I'm going to show you the single best strategy that cuts payoff time faster than anything else, especially if you get tax refunds, bonuses, overtime, or any side hustle money. Now, most people do that part wrong, which is why they stay stuck. Now, after principal only payments, you stack another move on top, rounding up. Now, most people underestimate the power of small increases. They assume if it's not a massive extra payment, it really doesn't matter. But again, it's not just the amount, it's how early it hits the principal and how long it prevents interest from growing. So you round up your payment to the nearest clean dollar. So for example, if your payment is $463, you pay $500. If it's $517, you pay $600. If it's $382, you pay $400. You get the picture. And this next part is crucial. That extra amount must go to principal, not next month's payment, not payment ahead. These are not the same thing. Now, a lot of lenders will let you get paid ahead, which sounds great, but it's a trap. See, being paid ahead doesn't always reduce interest the way you think it does. It often just means you bought yourself permission to skip a payment later while interest still accumulates normally. Now, you don't want to be ahead on payments, you want to be ahead on the balance. Balance dropping is how interest dies. Now let's talk about one of the simplest payoff accelerators that's ever been created, the one extra payment a year method. Now most people know about it, but almost nobody does it correctly. See, if you make one extra full payment a year, you can cut years off your loan. But the lazy way is trying to throw in a huge payment randomly in December. Now that rarely happens because life always finds a way to eat your money. So instead, spread it out. You take your monthly payment and divide it by 12, then add that amount to every single payment that you make. So if your payment is $480, you divide it by 12, which is $40. Now instead of paying $480, you pay $520. Now you won't feel like you got punched in the wallet, but the loan will. See, this creates consistency, and consistency is how loans die fast. Now, people always ask about refinancing, so let's address that in the smart way. Yes, refinancing can help, but only if the math is truly in your favor. And it works best when your credit score has improved since you first bought the car, when rates have dropped, or when your current APR is high enough that you're getting annihilated by interest. But here's a mistake that people make. They refinance to lower the payment. Then they start paying the lower payment. And that cancels the benefit. If you refinance, the only way to win is to refinance for the lower APR, then keep paying the same amount you were paying before. That difference between the new payment and your old payment becomes automatic principal destruction. And that's how refinancing becomes a weapon. But never refinance into a longer loan just to make the payments easier, because that's how the loan system turns you into a lifelong renter of your own car. Now, here's the big one, the method that changes everything. This is a strategy that cuts your payoff time in half faster than anything else, and I call it the windfall weapon strategy. Now, most people, when they get extra money, like a tax refund, a bonus, a gift, some side hustle money, overtime, or any unexpected chunk of cash, they do one of two things. They either spend it or they throw it into savings while their interest-heavy loan keeps growing. But the financially dangerous move is weaponizing it. Now, most people do this wrong because they throw extra money towards the next payment. They think they're getting ahead. But the smarter move is applying that money directly to principal, as I keep saying, because principal payments permanently reduce future interest. So let's say your balance is $18,000 and you apply $2,000 correctly. Your balance becomes $16,000. Now interest is calculated on $16,000 moving forward, not $18,000. So that's not a temporary benefit, that's permanent. You just stabbed the loan in the heart. Now do this a few times and you'll literally watch the payoff timeline collapse. Now here's another strategy that works shockingly well, even though it triggers people emotionally. Sell something to buy your freedom back. Most households have money trapped in objects like old tech, unused furniture, garage junk, subscriptions they forgot about, expensive toys they used for 2 weeks then got bored of, and at the same time, they're carrying a 6 or 7 year loan like it's completely normal. See, if you sell $1,000 worth of stuff and put it onto the principal, you're not just reducing the loan, you're buying your future. See, the goal isn't to live like a monk forever. The goal is to stop financing your life through debt, because debt kills options. Paid off vehicles create options. And once you create momentum, well, the whole thing becomes addictive. And that's the part nobody talks about, momentum. See, loans don't get paid off early because someone has magical discipline. They get paid off early because someone creates momentum and they keep feeding it. See, momentum is when you realize that an extra $800 didn't just vanish, it nuked your balance. Momentum is when you look at your statement and think, wait, I'm actually winning. That feeling is power. Now, I do need to warn you about the biggest payoff mistake that people make. They start paying extra and then life hits. Groceries go up, something breaks, holidays show up, stress hits, and then they stop. So here's how to protect your momentum. Before you go full savage mode on this loan, build a tiny starter emergency fund, even $500, even $1,000, because if you don't, here's what happens. You pay extra on the loan, an emergency hits, and then you use credit cards. And now you've created new debt. And now your car loan payoff doesn't matter because the whole financial ecosystem is broken. So do me a favor, protect the momentum, then attack the loan. And real quick, if you're getting value from this, hit that like button, because this is the kind of information that can save people thousands of dollars. And YouTube won't push it unless the community forces it to. And don't forget to subscribe and comment below saying, I'm paying mine off early, because saying it publicly locks it in. Now let's finish this with the move that makes payoff inevitable. You automate it. Now, most people fail because they rely on motivation, but motivation is unreliable. It disappears the second that life gets annoying. So you set up autopilot. You schedule your normal payment, then you schedule a second automatic principal-only payment every payday, even if it's just $50. Now the loan gets hit repeatedly like clockwork, and your balance starts falling like a rock. At that point, the payoff is inevitable. It's no longer if, it becomes when. And if you apply even half of what you learned today, well, you can take a normal 6-year car loan and destroy it in 3 years. And when you finally pay it off, something very powerful happens. Your car payment doesn't disappear, it transforms. It now becomes investing money, emergency fund money, real savings, business building money, freedom money. And that's why paying off your car early is one of the most underrated wealth moves in America today. Not because it feels good, but because it removes a monthly obligation that silently steals your future. So here's the real question. Are you going to keep feeding the loan system, or are you going to flip the script? Get that title in your hands a year early and take your freedom back. So if this video helped you, hit like, subscribe, and once you see how much money people waste even after they pay off their car, it's going to shock you. So thanks for watching, my fiscally responsible friends, and I'll see you guys on the next one.